Tom Curran, NBC Sports Boston, Patriots insider. I woke up this morning, Tom, and like most people, I was thinking about you. I thought, Josh Gordon's going to end up with another team, and I still don't know why the Patriots don't want him anymore. Can you fill in the gray area here?
Yeah, a little bit. Not with great hard evidence of anything, but there's a number of circumstances that combine to, I think, make Josh Gordon expendable to the team. Foremost, they acquired Mohamed Sanu. That's going to change the offensive geometry a little bit. Secondarily, I don't think that Josh Gordon's contributions this year were off the charts. They had N'Keal Harry coming back as well. And then finally, with Josh Gordon, there's always the specter of where is he? How dependable will he be? And not just myself, but many folks around the team have been kind of nudge, told, yeah, he wasn't as dependable as we were looking for. He was showing up late to some things, and that type of thing, unfortunately, it's, what sucks, Dan, is it's a little bit of a whisper, nudge situation.
Yeah.
So I feel badly mentioning it in some ways, but it's what not just myself, but folks on the radio side of things and other beat reporters have all been told. So it's a rumbling more than a report. But I think that all those things combined brought the Patriots to the point of, maybe we ought to move on from this. Once burned or once bitten, twice shy.
And maybe we'll never find out. We still don't know why Malcolm Butler got benched. So the Patriots have a great way of just moving on from something, and we don't always find out the true story. Do we know why Malcolm Butler was benched in the Super Bowl?
I think it had to do with some insubordination, honestly. And that's the best thing. Again, whisper campaign, nudge,
Yeah.
hey, this kind of happened, but no one goes on the record. No one will categorically say, to the best of my knowledge, it was early in the week. There was some conflict when he was asked to go on the field for a special teams rep. And he resisted, and then there was another coach who said, you know what, get out there. And then there was a little bit that went back and forth. But, again, I don't want to get too far into details because, again, there's about 38 different theories. That one makes the most sense to me, however, because when you add that together with the Brett Bielema, Michael Bennett situation that arose recently, it kind of brought me back to that. They weren't going to bench Malcolm Butler and suspend him for the Super Bowl, but they effectively did.
Yeah.
Let's just put him out there for one snap, have him cover a punt, but as far as we're concerned, he's down for that day.
All right, the other story with the Patriots, the Tom Brady situation, if he's got his house up for sale, which he's had up for a while, and his trainer has his house up for sale, and therefore let's connect the dots. He can opt out of his contract, and maybe he moves on from the New England Patriots here. Then all of a sudden, Jason La Canfora brought up a team of maybe a landing spot for, Brady next year, and that's the Chargers. How much of this is wishful reporting by people?
I would say that it's a lot of stuff we covered in August. When Brady's contract was renegotiated and they didn't do anything but give him a minor bump and no extension and the ability to leave if he so chooses because he's not going to be franchised, that was the story in August. So why this all resurfaced last week, I think was tied to the fact that ESPN had a primetime game, 2 hours to fill, and said, let's hit on Brady's future, which I understand. We hit on Brady's future on the regular here. But it really caused a combustible, all hands on deck, what's going on with Brady that was false and not really based around anything. And then we got the next wave of speculation, which was one person says, I wonder if San Diego would work. I wonder if Los Angeles would work. He's got film interests. He's got his marketing stuff. He's worked out there. And the next thing you know, it's thrown out there as a likelihood. He isn't, in my estimation, dealing on a daily basis or even a weekly basis with where am I going to be next year? What am I going to do? His trainer, Alex Guerrero, did have his house on the market. He's also bought a new one in Plymouth. Massachusetts. It's the birthplace of America, you know.
Nobody reported that, though. That doesn't help the
did.
story. Oh, I know. I apologize. I mean, nationally, I apologize.
It didn't rise to the level of forget about that. It's still on the market.
I know. Okay, if you had to bet a week's pay, what is Brady doing next year, and where is he doing it?
He's doing football here in New England. He's doing football, though, Dan, after, and this is complete hypothesis, after he does what so many other Patriots free agents have done. That is, don't get an offer from the team, go out like Dante Hightower and Devin McCourty and Matthew Slater and Randy Moss way back when all did, find out what's out there, and then come back, and then we can have a negotiation. Because Brady's making 23 this year. Someone like Jimmy Garoppolo is making about 28, and don't pin me down on the exact number. But when Brady comes back to the table with worse numbers this year than last year, the team's not going to say, oh, yeah, you're a year older and you have worse numbers. Let's give you more money. So they're going to want to stay away from making an offer to him that's going to insult him. So that will be, to me, that's the most likely scenario.
Right. Second best team.
That's sensible.
No, it is. It is. Second best team in the AFC is who?
The Colts with reservations, probably the Texans talent-wise, and when you look at the full body of work, but Kansas City's going to be the second best when Mahomes gets back. How's that? Covers them all.
Which team would make you most nervous if you're the Patriots in the playoffs?
Kansas City and a healthy Mahomes, because when it gets into shootout mode, I don't know if the Patriots are going to be able to keep pace with the offense as it currently stands, and it's not going to get a hell of a lot different.
I'll leave you with this. Who would make you more nervous around your wife, Jimmy G or Tom Brady?
Brady.
Really?
Brady. On record. Yeah, she's on record.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, because most women will not go on record and say, Tom Brady's good looking.
No, they won't take that walk out on that.
No, they won't.
Really skinny brand.
Yeah, because I've said that to my wife. Yeah, I'll go, hey, man, Brady's a pretty handsome guy. Yeah, not my type. Oh, you don't like the handsome type? And she goes, no, not really. I go, what the hell am I? So it feels like she's lying to me a little bit, because she loves beautiful men, and that's me.
Well, I noticed that by the picture that I saw out on Twitter today of what must be 1978, Dan. Is that 78, Dan?
I didn't see it.
Ask McLovin about it. I retweeted, I think. It looks like your yearbook picture from high school.
Oh, I was killing it then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That was like
it's Brady-esque.
That's my Hootie and the Blowfish press pass there.
Yeah.
That was college.
You're in.
Yeah, that was college.
That was.
Yeah.
Where did you go to college? You get out. Were you in room 222?
I was with Vinny Barbarino.
Holy crap!
I was in there. That's 1979. I cut my own hair, and it looks like that right before I had my picture taken.
Yeah, that's savvy. That's a savvy move by you.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a good look. Hair parted down the middle. It's feathered back, as we like to say back in the day. Maybe show that to your wife and ask her what she thinks, me or Brady.
Yeah, it's a knee buckler. That's an absolute knee buckler picture. I'll see you, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Thank you. That's Tom E. Curran, NBC Sports Boston.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.